Hello loves, DSKC Gaming, Dark Side back with another video. So I'm feeling pretty good today, man. I'm feeling a lot better. But I'm going to get a jump on this with you guys for the Cayo Perico heist for next week. So I'm just going to go over a few things that I think you guys should probably get if you don't own these things already. And these are just like a few tips and kind of like what I did with the casino heist last week. Preparing you guys for this week. You know, how I did some like setup tricks and tips and things like that. So the first thing I would say that you should probably purchase would be the Sparrow. If you guys don't own this already, and you do own the, well, provided that you already own the Kasatka, the first thing would be the Kasatka, of course. So the Sparrow would definitely be the next thing. If you do not own an Oppressor Mark II to grind, you know, the setups out with, or like another flying vehicle like a Buzzard or something like that, but even so, you should still probably purchase the Sparrow. I definitely recommend you guys get this, because you can call it in anywhere, anytime, and it pretty much almost spawns right next to you. So I believe it goes for like 1,815,000. So, and like I said, you have to purchase the Kasaka first. I don't think you could purchase the Sparrow by itself. I don't think it'll work that way. You can purchase the Sea Sparrow, but that's something totally different. That helicopter sucks, and it has no missiles on it or nothing like that. So, I wouldn't waste my money on the submersible vehicle. The Kraken or whatever the other, I forget what it's called, the Avisa, yeah, don't waste your money on that, because that amount of money for that 1.3 or whatever $1 million it is, you can put towards the Torador, and the Torador has like the radar on it or the sonar on it, so you would just be wasting your money. But anyway, so back to the Sparrow. Like I said, you can call this thing in anywhere, anytime, pretty much. You don't have to be in an organization. And a lot of people still don't know this, but they don't know that you could pull it directly into your Kasatka. All you have to do is just hover over the top of it, the big grates. You'll show, you know, I'll show you right here. You'll see in just 2 seconds here when I'm coming over here. This is already pre-recorded too, so this is kind of the way I've been doing these videos. And yeah, you could just pull it over, press right on the D-pad, and boom, you just go in. Easy. So that's that. Definitely purchase the Sparrow, rather, if you don't have it yet. Definitely get it. And it's faster than the Oppressor Mark II. Definitely faster. So, okay, on to the next clip here. The next thing I would say... Oh, actually, this one here. This is for if you purchased... or not purchased. This is if you bust out these setups with an Oppressor Mark II. I'm going to show you where a lot of people are like, oh, I try and put my Oppressor on the Kasatka. It keeps falling off. I'm going to show you where you have to land it at. Okay, I'm going to show you the spot where you got to put it. And this way, it'll stay on there and it won't fall off. I recommend doing these setups in an invite-only lobby because the water is calm and everything, and it's nice and chill. You don't have to worry about like storms and things like that. It does rain in the invite-only lobby, but here and there. It doesn't get all crazy and windy like in regular sessions for some reason. The water's usually pretty calm. So, and this, your Oppressor Mark II won't fall off the front. I do this all the time, you know. And this seems to work for me, and I have no problem with it. It never falls off. I'm gonna get on my Oppressor. I'm gonna go back to the Kasatka real quick. I'm gonna show you exactly where I landed at. So yeah, if you don't have the Sparrow, but you do have the Oppressor Mark II, even if you don't have the missiles on it and you use it just for grinding, I'm gonna show you real quick where to put it at. This is definitely the best spot. Some people put it up on top. Some people put it on like those wing things. Yeah, no, it's not the best spot to try it. This is the best place right here. Just roll over this little hump right here and leave it on the square. Right on this little square. You want to be directly on the square. Okay, and if you fall, if you get off and it seems like it's even wobbly a little bit, get back on it and then jump back off it real quick, and you'll see it'll plant itself right there. Leave it right there and you'll be good to go, and you won't have to worry about it falling off of your Kasaka. So that's the Oppressor Mark II. For the Oppressor Mark II. Okay, so on to the next thing here. Okay, another thing you guys should definitely purchase would be the missiles that go in here. The extra missiles that you can purchase. Not only from a PvP tactical standpoint, if you want to piss somebody off and make them rage. I know I hate getting killed by these missiles. They drive me nuts. But it is really good for PvP. But there is something that I want to show you guys with the missiles. Not only are they good for like just, you know, spamming a missile into something like a car or like a jet or something like that. I just want to show you, you can also detonate these early. I don't know if you guys know that. But, so like if you happen to launch a missile, right, and then an oppressor or a helicopter or a jet or something is flying by, and you're in close enough proximity but they're flying the other way and you're just skimming past them, you can detonate this early. And these have a pretty good, like, explosion radius. So I've taken out a lot of jets and helicopters like this. Not being able to hit them, but like just by detonating it and exploding it. If you press Y, it'll explode it and detonate it. So that does work too. So a lot of people don't know that. But yeah, that's something else you could do too to get the kill on someone. Sorry, I had a phone call coming in. But yeah, so anyway, that's the why the missiles are really important. One of the reasons why. So the next reason is for doing the if you guys know about the 2 different weapons missions you can get. The first one is where you have to go to the Merryweather base. And that mission can take, even if you have a flying vehicle or a helicopter or like an oppressor Mark II, that mission can take anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes to do. Pretty long, pretty long. So these missiles are also good for blowing up the Merryweather helicopter. That's what I do all the time. I never do the Merryweather mission. It just takes way too long. I'd rather go into the, as you can see here, I started it, I launched the job, launched up the mission. You're going to see, all I got to do is just launch these missiles, go blow up the Merryweather helicopter, and you'll get the easier weapons mission where you go into the building. All you got to do is just, you know, launch it and go blow up the Merryweather helicopter. That's it. It's that easy. Unless you have someone that has an Oppressor Mark II or like, and you don't have the missiles, maybe have them go wait over at the Merryweather base and just sit there. Otherwise, you're going to have to go to one of these locations here, by the power station, all the way up to like the Grand Sonora Desert, or even farther, all the way up to Grapeseed. You know, if that's one of the 3 places you're going to be following the Merryweather helicopter. And that just takes like forever, dude. And if you're driving, this is going to take you like 25 minutes to do this by the time you drive and get the weapons and then drive back to the shore and then get a dinghy and then get to back to your Casata. It's just going to take like 25 minutes just for this one mission. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Not worth wasting the time on. So I'm going to launch it here and I'm going to go and blow up the Merryweather helicopter. Now this might take you a couple times, but I'm telling you right now, this mission, when I blow the Merryweather helicopter up, this mission takes me like 4 minutes to do, 3 or 4 minutes. When I go into the building and get the easier weapons mission. 3 or 4 minutes tops, it's done. I go in, grab the weapons, and boom, I'm out. So like I said, this might take you a couple times, but it's worth spending the extra couple minutes trying to blow up the helicopters. Definitely going to make it a lot easier on you guys. For sure. So if you don't know about this workaround, now you know about it. And trust me, it's going to save you a lot of time. Boom, just blow it up. Nothing happens. You don't get in any trouble. You don't even get the cops on you. So, you know, it doesn't screw anything up. It doesn't mess anything up as far as the heist goes. Nothing. So, and that's it. This did take me 2 times to do. I wound up having to do it again. And then the second time, after I blew it up the second time, then I got the easier weapons mission the next when I went and did the weapons mission again. I had to go to the Schlongberg and Sachs building. So that's my next clip. So you're going to see this clip's going to end. And it's going to pick up where I left off on the next one. So this was the second time I had to blow it up. So I did that and, you know, and that was it. Okay, so here we go. I got the other easier weapons mission. I want to show you guys this real quick. If you go up this back ladder right here, this is a little bit easier than taking the Sparrow out. Okay, this is just something to help you save a little bit of time. Walk up the ladder, come out the front, chuck a sticky bomb or use a grenade or something, blow yourself up, and boom, you're on the shore in 2 seconds. It's going to save you, even if it's like 20, 30 seconds, it still saves you time. You know what I mean? And now, boom, right here, I'm right on the shore. I actually wind up putting me right in front of the airport. So I'm gonna call my Oppressor Mark II. You can call him the Sparrow too, whatever you have. And boom, you're here already. It saves you all that traveling time to have to go through the cutscene, taking the Sparrow out, all that. You save probably 30, 40 seconds. It's not much time, but it's some time that you're gonna be saving. You know what I mean? So now I'm here, get on my Oppressor, and I fly straight to the building. And not including the time you have to fly over to the city, you know what I mean? Back into the city. I'm already here in the city, so, you know, it saves you a little bit of time both ways. So now I'm flying, going to the building. And I would recommend going in the top if you guys don't do this. If you have to go in through the bottom, if you have, like, no flying vehicles or anything like that, no helicopters, go in through the bottom, you know, but make sure you come back out the bottom. Don't go in the bottom and come out the top, because you're going to be screwed. You're going to have the helicopters on you, and then you're going to be, like, stuck up there. And you're probably going to die, and then you won't be able to get back up and get your weapons. So, but I always go in through the top, personally. There's less resistance up there. There's, like, 7 or 8 guys downstairs, and they're really overpowered.
Expect a hard fight when you are inside.
And a lot of people seem to have trouble with this, especially newer players that are doing this. They have trouble finding the sequence of numbers on the computer for some reason. But just take your time. You're not in any hurry. Once you kill all the guys in here, just go do your thing. You know, just take your time with it. You're not in any hurry. For this, I try and move through this as quickly as possible. Some people do the stealth approach on this. I suck at the stealth approach on this specifically. I can't do it for some reason. I've tried it so many times. So I just take them all out. Really easy. No big deal. You know, 2 seconds takes them all out. I don't even worry about the guy in the room. He doesn't even come out of there. I never worry about him. Check the weapons, the locker, go to the keyboard and the computer and all that. Hack that. And really, really easy. You guys have done this plenty of times, probably. So hopefully at least one thing you'll learn from this video, like at least one of the things I'm doing on this video that you guys probably didn't know you could do. If I can do that, then that's awesome. Alright, so like I said, this weapons mission takes me like 3 or 4 minutes to do. And then I'm out and I go back upstairs. Now, if you remember, if you came in through the top, leave through the top. Make sure you don't go back down through the bottom, because you didn't take the guys out downstairs and you're going to get messed up big time. You're going to get killed. And now your Oppressor or your helicopter or whatever is sitting back up on top of the building. So if you came in through the top, push left. If you're going out through the bottom, push right on the D-pad. Alright, so here we go. I'm just going to go drop these weapons off, and then that one's done. That's it. Really easy, really, really simple. I tried to call my Kasatka in over here more towards the right, but it didn't work. So I just went and I just said screw it and went back to where my Kasaka wasn't even that far away anyway. Sometimes I just like it a little bit more towards the right of the pier. I don't know why. It's just a force of habit, but it's not even that far away. So I just went and I dropped this off. Easy. It's like a 3 or 4 minute mission. No problem. Once again, land the Oppressor Mark II, same spot. Make sure it's nice and flat so it doesn't fall off. And if you even have any second guesses on it, just get back on it and jump back off real quick. Make sure it's flat. And then boom, you're good to go. Okay, so on this next one, this is going to be doing the approach vehicle, I think. So for those of you that don't have, I mean, I do the long fin approach. I always do the long fin approach. It's the easiest setup out of all of the approach vehicles. Hands down, it's the easiest one. But if you guys do wind up doing the long fin approach, I very, very highly recommend you getting the Phantom Wedge. This is going to make this mission so much easier, because you don't actually find out where the trucks that you pull it are located until you actually get there, which kind of sucks. You know, he doesn't tell you beforehand. He doesn't tell you, and they're always in like a different location, so you never really know where to go to. I mean, yeah, you could stop on the side of the road if you see one driving down the road and just grab one real quick, but then you got to go hunt around for it. And if you're driving in a car, it's just going to take way too long. You're going to be hunting and going around. This mission is going to take you 15 minutes instead of like 4 or 5 minutes. So if you go straight there and you have a Phantom Wedge, it's so much easier just to call the Phantom Wedge. The Phantom Wedge isn't even that much money. It's like 1.6 mil, something like that. It's really not that much money. And it's going to save you a lot of time. Alright, so you're going to see here what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you another shortcut too, how I get rid of the cops really quick. I've been doing this for a long, long time, since it came out. Okay, so I'm going to send my oppressor back to storage. And I call in the Phantom Wedge, really easy. Okay, so there it is. And just go, I hook it up. And now I'm going to show you the easiest way to get the cops off of you. So this way, a lot of people are like, they're struggling with this, man. I've had people are like, dude, how do you get the cops off of you? I have to outrun them, I have to do this. No, don't even bother with doing that. You can either A, let them kill you, or B, just do this, what I do right here. But if you let them kill you, they're gonna have not impound, but you're gonna wind up losing your Phantom Wedge. So just pull up over here. Make sure you don't do this in the grass. I did this a couple times in the grass, and it wound up blowing up my Phantom Wedge. And yeah, just EWO, blow yourself up. Make sure you do it on the cement somewhere on the road, so you don't catch fire to your truck, and then it doesn't get blown up. Now I have no resistance on me. The cops are gone. I don't have to worry about them anymore. And that's done. That's easy. I just go drop it off at the place where I need to drop it off, and it always goes to the same location. Really easy, guys. It's really, really easy. Okay, so for this next one, this is going to be the, I think the plasma cutter. Yeah, the plasma cutter. So for this one here, you don't even have to go all the way inside of the room that you got to go to. Okay, you're going to see here, watch. All I do is walk up to maybe like the first desk that's inside of the room, and that's it. Just walk up to that first desk, take the picture, press X, turn right back around and walk out. That's all I do. That easy. Saves you a couple extra steps, not much time, but it does save you time. Remember, you're trying to flip this as many times as possible. I don't know what they're going to do with it this week. They might put the Panther back in. I have a feeling that they might do that, or they might do what they did at the beginning of the year and make like an extra 500 grand on the heist. That would be sweet. That would be really sweet. They did do that. They made an extra 500 grand on the heist, and we made a lot of money. I flipped this heist like, I don't know how many times that week. A lot. Like 50 times I did it that week, maybe. I made a lot of money. Maybe even more. So I did it like 5 times, 6 times a day, maybe even more. But it was crazy. I just kept running and running and running. Alright, so here, like I said, walk up to the first desk right here. You're gonna see. Walk up to the desk. Just open your phone, take the picture from right here. You don't even have to go all the way in. Boom, take the picture, turn right back around, and walk out. That's all you gotta do. That's it, and then that one's done. Very easy. Okay, on to this next one. I think this is the last one here. Okay, so when we're going into the room to go and get the Fingerprint Cloner, okay, this one I actually picked up off of a video that I watched a long time ago. So this isn't my original method, but this method really, really works right here. So I'm going to share it with you guys. I don't remember whose video I saw it on. It was a long time ago. All the rest of this stuff I pretty much figured out on my own. I'd be like, yeah, you know, I watched this stuff. But this one I did watch, and when I saw this, I was like, hell yeah. I'm going to start doing this from now on, so I'm passing it on to you guys. Alright, when you go in to get the Fingerprint Cloner, I know you probably get tore up by these guys. All you got to do is just, here, I'll show you once I enter the room. Go and take cover on this little shelf on the right here. You won't get hit, you won't die, you won't get tore up. Okay, boom. Right, go here, throw a couple sticky bombs, 1 or 2. Blow them dudes up. You're going to catch on fire just a little bit, but just run right through it. You could tough it out. You're a tough guy and girl. So there you go. And that's it. And then just go hack the thing and you're done. So I don't know. figured I'd share these things with you guys. I know this video is a little bit longer than usual, but hopefully these things help you. And yeah, just get you guys prepared for next week for the Cayo Perico heist. Let's hopefully they do something really cool with it, either the Panther statue or extra money on it. So, all right, guys, peace. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Bye.